Alright guys, it's Joel's time. Let's go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to a match that is already underway. So very quickly, let's introduce the teams. On the Radiant side, we have 1st.VN facing off against Team Jules +4. Busian, it is, of course, one of the most popular teams from the Philippines. It is Dreamz Ledion Steel Series. Let's see what they can do. The draft is already underway. They started this game before my last one really finished, so the draft complete. We now jump right into the laning stage. I will introduce the players and just pray and hope that nobody dies in the meantime. On the side of 1st.VN, your Vietnamese challengers, we have Misa, or Misa playing the Weaver, Ares on the Shadow Demon, and Typo Line on the Rubik. He's sitting on a smoke as well as sentries. Their offensive tri-laning. Solo mid, it's a Wisp. It's a solo mid Wisp. Oh boy, this is exciting. Secret on that Wisp. Reminds you of Rising Stars. Let's see what they can do. Meanwhile, on that bottom lane, it's going to be Roshan, the big bad Rockman himself, playing against the Broodmother in the off lane. So, on the side of Dreams, we have Jules, the fan favorite, playing the Broodmother. Only level 2, getting really bullied out of his lane here. I gotta say, Roshan is crushing him right now, sitting 7-0. In the mid lane, it's a Magnus being handled by ZXC. You can see Wisp doing some jungle farming right now with those orbs, but not really the most efficient thing in the world. Is he planning to die? Nope, okay. He'll be alright. And in the meantime, the Mag pushing the lane, so Wisp actually sitting at 14-1. I thought he was going to die to those creeps, but tankier than I thought, even with that 0 base armor. The 2 gauntlets really helping out. And it's missing a few CS as the Mag continues to die mid, but making up for it with that stacked small camp mid. So pretty, actually, efficient play. Just, it is hard to lane against Mag, so getting what he can out of the lane elsewhere, but Mag's still about even with him in spite of those additional farm mid. And Wisp can now be forced to last it under the tower, but getting close to level 6. See, it's 17 CS. Remember, a lot of those are small creeps, so really not ahead at all, but in fact, it's the Mag who's ahead by 100 gold. Last but not least, on the side of Dreams, we have Yoshbot on the Tide Hunter, sitting on the safe lane. He's got a Stout Shield and 2 salves early on. Oh, wait, playing the Cast Knight. And who am I missing here? It's going to drive me insane. I'm going to try to find out now. Oh, it's Patty. Patty on the Keeper lane. I always forget poor Patty. So their offense is trying against the Keeper, which is generally not fun. So far as the warding game goes, it's pretty even. Uh-oh. Invis Mag, bottom lane, looking to go on Roshan here. He's lurking, and they really need this help because the Broodmother, but being played by Jules, is just getting massacred, basically. He is not having a good time at all so far. Oh. He's going to have his Soul Ring soon, and he can catch up a bit. The thing is, Lone Druid can't really totally shut you down in the lane, but he can really neuter your farm with good harassment. Roshan playing safe at his tower when the Mag rotated from mid, and he was just gone too long. The lane's pushing now. Wisp is just saying, hey, there's no Mag here. There should be a Mag here. Meanwhile, top lane, Weaver being a nuisance. A Chaos Bolt and an Illuminate could put him into some trouble. He's going to run north. He's going to go to backstab this Keeper. And they go. Reality Rift on the Shadow Demon. A nice defensive telekinesis, but that was a 3-second stun. This may be our first blood. 2 more auto attacks needed. A Gush needed. There you go. Cleaned up by the Yoshbot. Meanwhile, on the back lines, it will be the Keeper who falls away in a little bit of trouble. Additional Sakuchi would kill him. A Lift would kill him. A Fade Bolt would kill him. But they can't get in range for anything, and now he wands up. Now he'll be okay. The Wisp continue to jungle up to 26 CS. Just slowly chipping away with those orbs, waiting for them to explode, and then getting a lot of big creeps. Level 6 already. 4.5 minutes. Color me completely corrected. This is working out way better than I thought it would. He's already got an urn. He's level 6 at 4.5 minutes, and he's actually out-leveling the Mag now that he's killed that stacked big camp. This is something very unique with Wisp play, and, you know, something I don't think I've ever seen before. I've seen the solo mid-Wisp, but never have I seen this level of devotion to stacking, to pulling. He's got the bottle, he's got the urn, and dust up already. He's still actually behind the Mag, but gets level 6 early on. The experience advantage going his way. Now pretty much even. Has relocate and could totally turn this tri-lane around. This has to be called, but the thing is, well, does Mag know he's level 6 yet? Meanwhile, bottom lane, Oh, there's your Wisp. Comes in with the dust. Looking to go with the Broodmother. And then they're going to get an easy kill on Jules. The Woes are going to continue here. Will he take that lone druid back? Oh, he's on the bear. He takes the bear back. Oh, he takes the bear back for a free heal. No, not leaving the bear at the fountain. I was going to say, that's some next level play. This is really clever from 1st Vietnam. Taking the bear back with the Wisp. Jungling with the Wisp just to maximize the orbs. Barely living as well. A little bit lucky from Secret in some respects. And, well, bottom lane ZXC comes in, gets that counter kill on the lone druid. Didn't even need his RP to do it. Now Wisp going to TP top. Just going to keep on being active around the map. But this could be the most awful moment ever for Dreamz to go in. There is a tether. A long-range tether. Stuns 2. Gets the Yoshbot as well as Owe. Owe to fall. The Chaos Knight, the farmer in this lane, is dead. ZXC skewers in. Completely Wisp. Doesn't have mana for his RP. Now he does. Thanks to that Keeper on the chase. But Secret has an additional tether. He'll tether back in. The orbs are going to blow. But the Weaver, the one who lives, gets the kill. Now giving chase. ZXC might fall here. He's pretty tanky, though. They don't have disruption. Now they do, but it's too late to go. They're going to have to back Meanwhile on the bottom lane. Jules trying to have an opening here. He's level 6. He's doing what he can. He's backstabbing the creep wave. Smart play from him. He knows he can't really deal with Roshan 101 in the lane. Who can? He's freaking Roshan. Oh boy. First hit entangle. That's no fun.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Relocates up again. Still no boots on the Wisp. Just went for the completed magic wand. Sitting now at 850. Life, and where's he gonna go? Oh, here we go. Top lane again with the relocate onto Owe. Owe, just no way out. The orbs, the tether stun, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now they're going onto the Tidehunter. Wisp is going home soon though. 3 seconds. Will he take the Weaver with them? That doesn't matter. The Urn Charge should be enough to get the kill. No, actually, it's not. Wisp goes back, takes the Weaver, who could have secured that kill. Now the Weaver TP's back, so some miscommunication. Meanwhile, bottom lane, in comes the Mag. RP still cooling down. Now in trouble because the Wisp TP'd in just constantly in every lane. Dis Wisp, I'll tell you, playing like a champ. If they get an entangle here, Jules will definitely die. No entangles just yet. The Urn thrown out. Jules on the run. Doesn't have a web. Cooldown is there. Down he will go, and Secret just continues to crush all the lanes, sitting on 3k net worth. Mag may have RP, but you can't be everywhere the way this Wisp can. And this solo mid-Wisp working out absolutely brilliantly. Weaver, top lane, trying to run, but gets out of range. The cast bolt, it won't actually land. Relocate, still cooling down. 25 seconds to go, but we'll probably see him head right back towards top. Away on the run. The lane's not going well for Dreamz. They're just getting crushed. Weaver diving the tower. 4 seconds done under the tower. Oh, that was a bit cocky. He pays for it. Secret, waiting for that 8-minute rune. He's not going to find it, but it will be a haste for top, and there's nothing to contest it right now. ZXC could go for it. Here comes your relocate, top lane. Wisp on the way. Gonna solo kill Owe, then Tether stuns back, looking for Patty here, and Patty should fall with the Urn Charge. The orb's taking him down. He'll pop, and he'll bring his ally back. They're both low, but they both will live. Back towards the mid lane, in fact. There's your haste urn. Picked up by Secret. Has 3 Urn Charges, can heal everybody up. He's gonna earn himself while tethered up, I assume. No, it just starts with the haste urn. No Urn Charges used just yet. Not sure why, but I assume he... Nope. After the tether breaks.
Regeneration.
Ares is okay, though. Just the bottle charges were enough in the end. So he's back to full HP. They're going to head towards top. They're looking for this Tide. He's not level 6 yet, so a great time to keep the pressure up. Meanwhile, Jules making life difficult for Roshan. Although Lone Druid can do well early on, it is hard to stop the push later. But they go in again. Wisp says, Jules, you push, you pay. And Jules will be driven back. There's a relocate just about 20 seconds away or so. Where's he going to go this time? Every single gank has been effective from this Wisp so far. He's 4-1-4 at 9 minutes in, and he's getting a ton of farm, a ton of levels, 1,100 gold up. I would love to see something like a Vitality Booster just to allow him to dive towers, be more aggressive, tank through the fights. Could maybe build the team a mech, because there's nobody else who's really farming that well, but they're going to dive top. They're going on to Patty again. There's your disruption. A Sakuchi afterwards will spell doom, I think. No, not quite enough. Will Wisp come in for this? Not going to just yet. That Soul Catcher doesn't do any damage directly, so in the end he'll live. Now going to be salving up under the tower, but Jules keeps the pressure up. The Magus here backing him up. Roshan could be, and if he gets hit by RP Skewer and Jules, well, hasn't taken the ult yet, so never mind that. Secret waiting at the fountain. Likely to be going bottom any second now, I assume. Although Glyph was already used, so maybe thinking top. Not ulting anywhere just yet. The Skewer's going to whip bottom lane. Lone Druid looking for the tower deny. There's your Entangle on Jules. Wisp has arrived. Relocates in. Goes on to Jules. Jules will fall. That dust always prepared. This Wisp finding the kills left, right, and center. Now 5-1 and 4. Or 4-1 and 5, excuse me. And the tower was last hit successfully by Jules, but he pays for it with his life. Comes the tether stun from long range. Wisp gets clipped by the Ravage. Still very healthy though. Has gone for the mech. Tanking through the fight. Wisp manning up on a Tidehunter. Now I've really seen it all. And now he's going to man up on Owe. Just chipping away at him. He's got the orb soon. They can easily kill Yosh. They want to get both. That's a nice tether stun. Catches out Owe. Now the Keeper of the Light frantically trying to get that TP. Trying to escape. But Weaver's on the chase. In comes the Brood. Jules wants to kill. Can he find it? Secret has an urn charge. Has a bottle charge. He has a tether as well. He's got to go. Long range. Gets back to safety. The Illuminate being channeled. It is not gonna hit. Oh, it was like right here. It was just a few inches short. No kill for you. Secret strikes again. He is truly the secret weapon of this team. And we look at the gold graph. Actually only a 500 gold lead for 1st Vietnam, but that's because there's a tower going the way of Dreamz right now. That tier 1 bottom did fall. As far as experience, a much grimmer tale for Dreamz. For fans of Jules, for fans of Pinoy Dota, it ain't looking good. And the biggest issue is this Broodmother hasn't had a good start. Broodmother hero, if she doesn't have a good start, really struggles to do anything later on, especially against a hero like Wisp. If you have a good start, you can actually just kill the Wisp when she comes in. If you have any sort of backup, you can heal back to full HP with Insatiable Hunger very quickly. But when you get shut down early like this, you are just food for the Wisp, especially because you don't even have a point in Insatiable Hunger yet, so no way to tank, no way to kind of survive through those prolonged engagements. Top lane, the action breaks out again onto Owe, who's in trouble. Tap a Lime, brings him down with the help of the Weaver. Now the orb splashing through. Look at the damage on those orbs. Now Jules, something stolen. It was spawned Spiderlings. They'll have a bit of a push of their own. Yoshbot comes in, and Misa's starting to heat up. He's going to find another kill here on the Yoshbot. He could even look to dive Jules. He's going to go in triple for the Weaver. He wants that Ultra. Wisp is here. There is no dust. There's a sentry, though. It gets deployed. Down he will go. Wicked sick for Secret. Triple for the Weaver. And the Lone Druid is farming. He's up to 3.1k. Oh, boy. Dreamz. They need an RP Ravage Illuminate combo of their lives right now, because without it, they're just getting chewed apart. And the issue is if you use those abilities in the big fight, then you don't have them to gank Roshan, and without that, they have a Chaos Bolt. That's basically it to stop him from TPing away. So most likely, if Rav and RP are down, he can just split push freely. Bottom lane, they're gonna go. They have a Reality Rift. They have a Chaos Bolt. He's trying to get out of Illuminate range, but a 4-second stun may be just enough. He doesn't have a TP scroll. Oh, big blunder by Roshan. Probably could have lived with that, but without it, there's your Entangle. Maybe still can. Secondary Illuminate, enough to secure the kill. They had to work for that one. Meanwhile in the middle lane, Jules pushing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Relocate, comes in towards the mid lane. Hello, Secret. Once again, the dust. They didn't get the tether stun. They need a lift. The Shadow Poison is there. Sets up the tether. Sets up the orbs. Sets up another kill. Monster kill. 8-1 and 7 on our Wisp. 17 kills. He's been on 15 of them. He's got a completed mech at 14 minutes. Holy shit. This Wisp play, really strong. And Dreamz is making it easy as well. Jules pushing. I mean, really, to be pushing here when Wisp way past the river with no backup, when Wisp has relocate, when he's been gank you all game with dust, when there's a tier 2 up for the rest of the team to come in, that's just greedy. There's just no other way to put it. I'm trying to be nice about it, but Jules playing greedy, paying for it again, now sitting at 0-5. I thought 0-10 for a second, but that's the assists on the Shadow Demon. 0-5 right now, not a good start. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, the creeps giving a little bit of push here. Illuminate being channeled, spamming, trying to steal some neutral, basically trying to find farm off the map, which is the only thing Dreamz can do. They can't really be visible, or they're just going to be total food. That Wisp relocate can kill pretty much anyone on their team. We've already seen the Broodmother dies to it. Oh wait, will until he gets a BKB, which is a long way up. Obviously, Keeper can. Tidehunter maybe can live with... Well, if he had Kraken Shield. Oh no, they walked inside a ward range, and that's going to be big trouble. They start with the lift. They start with the orbs. 2 heroes just melt. Absolutely explode. Ravage was blown. Yoshbot may die. Tapalime has stolen Ravage, but doesn't even want to waste it. He's going to actually go back to base content with what he's secured. Now Yoshbot looks to TP away. The Spiderlane's blocking away. The Rubik Spiderlane's blocking away the Lone Druid Bear, so he can't find an entangle. Probably Roshan yelling at his team a little bit right now, but still... They stole Ravage. They got out safely. A fantastic fight yet again. Jules pushed in mid again. He wants to fight. I don't know if he can, though. He's got nothing. Sentry Ward deployed. In comes the long-range tether. Keeper will melt. Just an easy kill. They started with the Sakuchi to give that long-range tether. Now Jules walks in. An additional tether stun. Remember, there's a mech on this Wisp. This Wisp is 1,200 HP. She is not your granddaddy's Wisp. She is tanky. She is hard to bring down. Can they do it, though? They're trying. They're trying, damn it. Weaver diving the tower. Maybe a bit of an overextension. He does have that mech already been used, but he could be tether earned, basically. He'll back up fairly quickly. Secret, just slowly zoning the enemy away with those orbs on the back lines. It's going to be Misa. A little bit of a scouting run from him. Remember, there's no Ravage. There's a stolen Ravage on the Rubik who's coming in. Struts in, looks to Ravage, throws up the mag, then going to steal RP, then going to use RP. This Rubik just RP'd and Ravage in the same fight. Oh boy, Dreamz has no team fight. They have nothing right now. They get out chased. They get murdered at their towers. That Rubik play, what an incredible display. 1st.VN playing some sick Dota right now, and Jules maybe going to be his 7th death of the game, or if is it his 6th, I'm not sure. But they're diving him at the base. That's big trouble. Jules going to get tether stun. Brought down quickly. The orbs are there. The damage is there, and Wisp is now 11, 1, and 12 at 17 minutes in. I have never seen anything like this. Solo mid Wisp, yes. Lots of heroes dying to Wisp ganks, yes. But 11, 1, and 12 Wisp with a mech, with arcane boots, with 1900 gold, pretty much a flawless performance, and jungling from like level 3 while soloing mid, never. This is something totally fresh, at least to me, and I'm loving every minute of it. This is your G1 League qualifiers. So glad that all of you guys are here for this, and tell your friends, tell your family. Y'all should be watching right now. G1.2p.com. That is the official place to go. That's where G1 League's English website is. And yes, they do have an English website, so they are really trying to cater and develop that English audience. We're about to see Relocate Gang top in just a second or two. This should be the death of the Keeper of the Light Weaver. Or maybe not. I guess they want to hold on to the Relocate. 2k gold on the Wisp. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. What else could go wrong? This Rubik has a Blink Dagger. Rubik has a Blink at 18 minutes. He was an offensive trailing support. Shadow Demon's working towards a 4-staff.
Invisibility.
This Wisp is a Slayer, to quote somebody from the chat. Wisp Pinoy Slayer, Raven Masters, on the money with that one. At least these Pinoys, they are really struggling to deal with this Wisp. Illuminate comes through mid, pushes the lane back. There's just really not much they can do. The Relocate was top. Oh wait, dropping quickly, earn on him. He doesn't have a BKB yet. With that one, nothing you can really do. He will get a stun under the tower. Wisp's gonna bring the Weaver back. Oh, wisely at that, as 3 heroes had arrived top. The small good news is the RP is wearing off soon, but they have time. They've got the RPF cooldown. Maybe we'll see a stolen Ravage again. That Blink RP, it's a coming. Wisp is not here yet, but she's in the backlines. Weaver Sakuchi's in, Blink in for the Rubik. RP catches 2. We won't even get a Ravage because the Tide just explodes. He'll die instantly. Now ZXC on the run. He'll die to the poison. And what chasing power these guys have. Sakuchi into tether, into orbs, into death. Goes for the long range tether. Can't quite get the tether stun, but a skewer from Typalime happily cleans that one up. Holy mother of God. This is terrifying. This is some terrifying Dota right now.
Bottom tower is under attack.
12, 1, and 14 on the Wisp. I mean, I don't even need to show you guys the graphs. I'll do it because I know some people want to see them. 10k gold lead, 15k experience lead. They do get a kill bottom. Ravage was not even used, so actually a nice kill on the Lone Druid here, who I believe already has his Relic on the Bear. We saw it earlier. Not sure if the Radiance is complete yet. If it's not, he just about has it. Now they're pushing top. They're looking to go. Rubik, what does he have right now? He's got Skewer. So finally RP is down. He doesn't have RP. He doesn't have Ravage. He won't get Ravage. Probably. It's hard, though. Actually, he may get it. I was thinking Yoshibata used it bottom, but that's right. He didn't. In comes the Shockwave. Eliminate as well, and a relocate towards the bottom rune. But it's a hasted tide, so it's not going to work. He should be able to get away safely. No, unless he stops to farm. Then maybe they can catch him with a tether stun. And with that tether stun, it might be enough. With this lift, it might be enough. They're going to skewer him back into a tether. Although Wisp wasn't there, so there was no tether in the end. Now the Rubik happily steals an Anchor Smash. Not really the best ability when there's so many other big ults, but he'll take it. They're back top. That's where they relocated to. Now a Shadow Demon Wisp combo. And they're looking to go mid. Vietnam is not really known as sort of a Dota powerhouse, although they've had some solid teams in Dota 1 and the GST IDC. They have not really been a dominant force, but we're seeing some seeds of that, guys. Don't sleep on the Vietnamese. Not today. This is some really impressive play from 1st.VN. Dreamz, granted, looking sloppy, looking uncoordinated, and a bit unprepared for the Wisp. I didn't get to see the draft, but I imagine they were going for CK Wisp, and it got stolen out from under them. Or the Wisp was picked early, and they just picked CK to deny it to 1st.VN. Either one of those is the likely case, but still, it's one thing to pick Wisp. It's another thing to use it successfully and use it with such prowess. That's what we're seeing here. Good stuff from 1st.VN. And obviously an uncoordinated team like what Dreamz is showing is going to make that Wisp play much more successful than it would be otherwise. Roshan is sitting on the Radiance and has the Hyperstone, so way ahead in terms of the farm. Slowly but surely split pushing. The issue is they can't really come to gank him because there's always going to be that +2. It's always the problem when you get to the mid game and a Wisp team, a team led or spearheaded by a Wisp, has a decent start. You got to gank with 5 because there's going to be at least 3 on any hero you gank in the back lines. They're still pressuring top. Lone Druid pushing bottom. He would not be doing this in most games. Not with RP, Chaos Bolt, Reality Rift, and Ravage. But knowing that the +2 comes at any moment and pressuring 3-4 top, Dreamz are pretty much caught between a rock and a hard place. If they go to gank that Lone Druid, they have to send 5, which means they may get the Lone Druid, but they're losing the tier 2 top, and otherwise this will happen. Onto the Keeper they go. Tether stun to start, and the Tether actually broken, but Wisp is going to mac up. Still very tanky. That Wisp won't die. Blink in from the Rubik, stole the Ravage on the way in, unloads it, and now going to work. Going to town here. Additional Tether stuns. Oh wait, taking tons of poison damage. It's actually the poison and the orbs for the Wisp doing most of the work. 4-second stun. Illuminate catches 2. Down they will go. While this was happening, our Lone Druid actually died in the base. Killed the Broodmother, then paid for his trouble. RP was used to kill him, it looks like. Which means they don't fight top. So RP and an overextension for the Lone Druid for the Broodmother kill. A good trade for Dreamz, all things considered, in that side of the map. But they lost their 3 cores again. Well, the Mag they didn't lose, but 2 of their cores. The Chaos Knight, the Broodmother. Chaos Knight building towards a BKB. And that'll help him a lot. I mean, it really will, because the Stolen Ravage won't affect him. The lift from Rubik won't affect him. But there's still some ways to deal with them. Weaver could just run away. Of course, if he Sakuchis at the right moment and that stun doesn't hit him. As it will not hit an invisible unit unless you have detection. And Entangle can be a powerful way to deal with the Chaos Knight. But Dreamz has a shot, I suppose. I mean, they have some really strong team fight. They just really need that Hail Mary fight where they catch everybody with Ravage, RP, Illuminate. If they can find a fight like that, they will have a big advantage on 1st.VN in the engagement, but it's hard to do that, and you have to catch the Rubik. If you don't, he just turns the fight, and he's sitting on that Stolen Ravage. He's going to have it for a good 2 minutes or so now. It's only about a third of the way down in terms of duration, so he'll have it for close to 2 minutes now. With the Stolen Ravage, Dreamz just can't get aggressive. The RP was on cooldown. Is back up now. But basically, they can't really farm lanes by themselves, so they have to farm with 3 or 4. And while they're doing that, Lone Druid split pushing. So the only way they come back into this game is with some Hail Mary teamfight. Aside from that, it just ain't going to happen. And that's a long shot when Rubik is a blink. A real long shot. But hey, just a single elimination. This is best of 1, and it's for such a prestigious tournament in the G-1 League. The 3rd most prestigious tournament in China after G-League, after Ace, but in some ways the most fun of all the Chinese tournaments. They do some really cool stuff. Wisp actually relocated towards top, is going on the Chaos Knight, is coming back soon. That's a 4-second before the return. They get the kill. The Chaos Knight dead again. At this rate, he ain't finishing that BKB. Now Misa on the chase, Keeper on the run. Bugs are going to spot him out. Tries to TP. There's no disruption, but there's a blink from the Ruby. Catches him and brings him down. They kill the Cast Knight again. That's the crucial kill. And while this is happening, bottom lane, it's Lone Druid pushing in the lane, gets the tier 3, has the treads on his bear and the cloak, just a little bit more survivability. Now we'll go for the Assault Cuirass, and with that, can just basically break the base by himself. Jules just so freaking poor. I don't even think he can take this Wisp. He's going to try, but Rubik is here with the Blink, and the Lift, and the Sentries, and the death of Jules. Another death to the total. Put it on the list. Put it on his tab. His tab is growing long, and I think his credit card might be overdrawn. Not Dreamz' finest hour, but a great performance for 1st Vietnam right now as they're going for Roche with the Aegis on probably Roshan, maybe on Cyberpink. Oh yeah, by the way, he's got a pipe in 2.2k, and he's now 14-2 and 16. So he's slowed down the pace, but he's keeping the map control up, and that's the big thing. Tether on the Weaver, has the ultimate orb. On the high ground, it's a 4-step in from Ares, who will find that Magnus, and then Demonic Purge is the Tidehunter blinking. Ravage from Rubik. Could even steal that Ravage. Oh boy, is he gonna do it? It was freshly cast. No, not going for it yet. Away. Dropping pretty low. Is he gonna be able to, are they gonna be able to bring him down? It looks like they will. In the end, the Roche will fall. ZXC in the pit, in trouble. Trying to run. Zapped down by Type-a-Lime, I should say. I keep on saying lean. And now Mag on the way out. The bug just chewing away at him. He's lifted up. He's thrown back. Into 5. Into pain. Into death. So they go for the Roche. They get the Roche. And they just crush Dreamz along the way. The dreams of Team Dreamz are dying here today. I mean, this is a total thrashing. Shadow Demon is 3-1 and 21. Rubik is 5-1 and 16. Lone Druid is 7-4-1, despite 3-4 heroes ganking him quite a bit this game. Roshan now breaking the base, looking to end this game. In comes the Illuminate, trying to slow it down, but with Pipe and Mech on your Wisp, she's freaking impossible to kill. Just absolutely impossible to kill. By the time you kill her, she's gotten 3-4 Tether Stuns off. I'm lagging, but it don't matter. Rack's still falling. 1st Vietnam taking their first lane of Rax, and there is no reason for them to stop now. Ravage still cooling down for a full minute, and they know it. That's why they're forcing this fight. Even if the Ravage was up, they may force it anyway with Rubik being able to steal that, of course. We'll see if he steals RP. We'll see if he steals Ravage. It's a Shadow Blade for Mag. Here we go. RP on everyone, but where's the Ravage? Follow up. There's a Pipe. There's a Mag. They're not even dying. Tape-a-Lime blinks in. Did not actually cast steal RP, so that's something going their way. They're now diving the Mag, who looks like he will barely live, but always the one who's surrounded and brought down. Usually the Chaos Knight surrounding someone and bringing them down, but not the case in this game. Weaver on the chase, on the prowl, Keeper on the run. One more auto attack. Nope. Maybe it is enough. They get the kill. Wicked for him. Sick indeed. Nasty play from 1st Vietnam. No mercy. And with RP now down, with the big Shadow Blade Gambit expended, this should be it. 1st Vietnam could even go 3 racks at this point. Jules trying to push that top lane. Finally has his Orchid. 30 minutes into the game, he has his Orchid. Your Broodmother has less farm than the enemy Rubik. Has half the CS, or half the farm of the enemy Wisp. And barely has more CS at that. Roshan gonna look to end this game right now. Right here, right now. He's going on to the tier 4s. The base is gonna die. ZXC blinks in, goes for the skewer, drives Roshan back towards the pit, but it won't matter. Type-a-Lime is gonna skewer him the other way. Just crisscrossing skewers all over the map. There's your Ravage, stolen by Rubik. No, actually only got the Anchor Smash this time. A little bit slow there on the trigger finger, but still, after the Fountain Diving's done, the wreck should fall. Jules back to the base for him, no longer pushing top. Monster kill for Misa, and 1st Vietnam are going to end this game with a bit of a whimper from Dreamz. Bit of all chat from them. GG indeed. Oh boy, some words being exchanged here. But 1st Vietnam, what can you say about the solo mid-wisp? Probably the most dominating solo mid-wisp performance I have ever seen. No GG from Dreamz. They are not pleased. It's Olots for them. Oh boy. But it's a stomp from 1st Vietnam. They will move on into the next stage of the G1 League Phase 1 brackets. Stay tuned, guys. We have more action coming up for you later today. I believe 2 or 3 matches left to go, so stay tuned for that. It should be a blast. Of course, I'm LD beyond the show. If you enjoy my casting, be sure to follow me, twitter.com/LDDota. And of course, be sure to watch this tournament on the G1 League's official website, which is g1.2p.com. You can get it there. You still have your chat, you still have your stream, and it really does help support the league. So thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. More G1 League qualifier Phase 1 round of 32 action after this.